A familiar name in Charleston's publishing sphere is making a resurgence. Skirt Magazine CEO and Editor-in-Chief Paula Dezzutti is here to tell us more about some new developments. It's good to see you.
It's great to see you guys,
All right,
especially during these circumstances.
I know. Well, the last time you came on, we were talking about your Striped Pig distillery and how you were coming up with hand sanitizer, which the whole world was in a shortage, and you were helping to fill the supply. So now we're talking about Skirt Magazine, which has been in publication now for more than 2 decades. It was on a bit of a hiatus since January. So we're curious what you've been cooking up these last several months.
Well, I'm really excited about trying to figure out already prior to COVID, we had some professionals in the industry looking at how the magazine was and what we were going to do to kind of move into the digital age, which Skirt hadn't really done before. And I knew that it was important. So much so because I want to be able to expand outside of just Charleston. We have so many people that visit Charleston, people that come to our city and love it, and then want to take, space away. And one of the things they always say is, "Oh, we saw Skirt Magazine. We love that. How do we get that where we are?" So I'm recognizing that our sisterhood is bigger than just what's in Charleston.
Right.
And that's what's really driving this.
The focus for sure. And how long have you owned Skirt Magazine now?
It's been a little over a year. I came in in June last year was our first campaign with me as owner, and we did the This Is Now campaign. Never could I have imagined that it was foreshadowing for This Is Now. Here we are with, our situation with COVID, working from home as we are, and I've been really racking my brain to say, okay, I can't even print magazines and put them out and about because nobody's out and about. I can't get people to do advertising because nobody's promoting or building their advertising. So this really, we needed to pivot. And I feel like it's more important now than ever because, we're home. So many of us women are driving our own businesses, building our businesses, trying to juggle a million hats. And yet we're somewhat isolated. We can't do the meetup groups. We can't do the skirt night out. We can't do the connecting. So we're Zooming and Skyping, and I'm feeling like instead of creating more isolation, maybe this is our chance to really get connected more so than we've ever been before.
Let's talk about your new newsletter, Sisterhood. So what is this all about?
So the Sisterhood, I felt like if we could get a newsletter out, which is less threatening than putting together a whole full campaign magazine, that at least we're not missing the opportunity to promote each other on a weekly basis. It's less time consuming. It doesn't require all the layout of a printed magazine, and we could bring people together right away. And it creates a whole new ethos. It's easy for you to stack a newsletter, read a couple of paragraphs, skim through it, and I can embed a whole bunch of links that lead you right to our sisters, our women friends that are trying to promote their businesses and share amazing stories.
So is this a membership service?
There's no membership fees or anything to belong or to sign up for a newsletter. You can go right to the website or our Instagram and just fill out the form and get actively involved in the newsletter. But what we will try to do for the future is build a VIP membership where there's really more experiential and educational and hands-on learning for members of the Sisterhood.
Okay, and you're going to be expanding your reach in terms of podcasts and video and other social media outreach and so forth. So it's not just one newsletter that gets dropped into your inbox. It's also many other things that is a little bit more, I guess it involves the person reading it a little bit more. That you
Absolutely.
Can where you go.
You can get as little or as much involved as you want to. But I'm so excited about the podcast. We can learn so much from each other by just virtually being able to share.
Whenever, wherever. So this
whenever, wherever.
Be online only for now. Is Skirt Magazine coming back as a printed magazine?
Oh yeah, I'm never gonna give up the print. Like I am so tactilely focused anyway, and I'm excited. We're running through pretty great ideas of putting out a 2020 book for printed book for COVID. We all want to remember this, but prior to COVID, we had started the Woman of the Month campaign. That hasn't discontinued. So I still want to highlight and feature these amazing women. And I think your next segment is going to feature like one of my first girls.
Absolutely. Well, just so that everybody knows, when is this newsletter dropping and how do people sign up?
So we launched the first newsletter, which just said, hey guys, it's coming, the newsletter's coming. Go to skirt.com or to our Instagram, Skirt Charleston, and fill out the jot form to make sure that you're on the newsletter if you're not on there already. And then starting in about a week, you're gonna start getting great, amazing stories.